You know what time it is. What's up, Warriors? What's up? So, I have some good news for you. This motivational speaker slash success coach, Ben Newman, comes to the job, right? And he gives this awesome speech. Well, he left us with what he calls and he put together, and it's called your mental toughness playbook. The game plan for personal and professional growth within your life. See that right there? That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to game plan our personal goal, our growth goal, what we're going to accomplish in this 2018, in this year to come. 2017 was a shithole for me, and I fell off the wagon multiple times, and it was just a really, really tough year for me. So I said, well, what do I have to do to get back on track and make sure I stay on track? Then I found this, I save it and I'm going through my stuff and I'm like, this is perfect because now we can have a game plan. It's one thing to talk about, okay, what diet you're on and what you're doing, but now we're gonna come together and we're gonna put together a game plan on how to attack 2018 and how to grow. So we have a plan. We're saying in this time frame, this is what we're going to do. And we have a daily action plan on what we're going to do daily to achieve those goals. So there's no reason why you're not going to get better. You're not going to heal. Small steps, giant leaps and bounds, whatever. We're taking steps, people, in 2018, and we're going to see our dreams become reality. We're going to see everything to come to fruition. So I'm going to read to you from his book. All right, so his introduction, he says, are you ready for the next level of your success? Are you ready? I am. Are you? He says, one of the first rules of sports psychology is for an athlete to perform at their highest level. Now, he's talking about this because he is a mentor and a success coach for many athletes. He talked about the Baltimore Ravens. He talked about, why can't I think of it, his name, Tyrone Woodley, the UFC fighter. He talks about Jerry Rice. He talks about several people. So that's why he says, athletes perform at their highest level. And they can't solely rely on their natural talents and abilities. They have to understand the mental toughness side of what it takes to achieve your peak performance. I believe this is the same for all of us in our lives. This does not just apply to athletes. This applies to teachers, bus drivers, substitute teachers, Fortune 500 executives, salespeople, professionals, those leading others in professional business and life. The concept applies to all individuals fighting to achieve peak performance in their lives. Okay? This playbook and video series about your mental toughness and embracing the fact that your success is not just about changing your habits, it's about changing the way that you think. The most successful people are those who exemplify the importance of combining great habits and passion for the process with their ability to embrace adversity and challenge to remain strong in driving their goals to completion. Adversity is going to come, people. We have to remain strong, okay? And he talks about this right here. In this program, we will explore 6 phases of your mental toughness. The phases include attaining belief in yourself, the power to reframe your I am statements, your prize fighter day, your legacy statement, and creating your environment for greatness. Okay, the Harvard Business Review in July of 2008 did a research that showed all individuals that experience change will go through turmoil even if the challenge is positive. Not 2 out of 10, not 6 out of 10, not 8 out of 10, but all people that go through change will experience turmoil. Damn. Everybody. Change is never easy, but it's oftentimes necessary to drive your peak performance. So knowing that, that's good news, because turmoil is going to come. We're inflicting and we're going about a positive change in our lives. Turmoil is going to come. The devil is going to rear its head. Whatever you believe in, right? Negative and positive energy, yin and yang. Okay? There's two sides to the coin. Negative turmoil is going to come. Now that we know that, we're looking for it. And when we see it coming, hey, I saw you coming. I knew you were coming. And now I know how to adapt to it because I'm already ready. I'm anticipating versus catching you off guard and, oh shit, now this is coming. Now what am I going to do? Oh no. We knew the shit was coming. We prepped for it. So be prepared when it comes. That's huge. This playbook will test your mental toughness and empower you to attack your fears, attack your comfort zones, and drive you to achieve peak performance by identifying your passion for the process of what you do. Oftentimes, we hold on too tightly to results that we can't control. Rather than identifying the daily behaviors that will drive performance, you will learn to shift your mindset to focus on the process that will drive your success. So that's what we're focused on, driving, moving forward, step at a time, moving forward. We're no longer stagnant, people. We're going to move forward, and we have a plan. With your open mind and willingness to identify these behaviors, you will create more certainty in your life. Because we see it. We have a plan, and we're creating certainty. If adding additional dollars to your bottom line is important, you will see that happen. If having a greater impact on other people is important, you will see that happen. If becoming stronger, a stronger leader is important, you will see that happen. If having a more significant legacy that you leave behind is important, you will see that happen as well. This is about your life and your legacy, what you want to leave behind. This is your opportunity to drive more significant results in your life by completing the mental toughness side of what it takes to achieve peak performance in your natural talents and abilities to serve others and make a difference in the world. Top flight of the world, Craig. So this is huge. We have a plan. We have an opportunity to do this, and there's steps into doing this. So I'm going to go over those steps. I'm going to share those with you so we can do it together. So now this is step one. Then eventually just type it up and bind it together. So this can be your book that you go to at all times, right? But write this down. So this is step one. This is phase one of how we're going to attack 2018 going into it. So he says round one. So this is round one. This is page one that you're going to put in your book. There's 5 key factors for attaining belief in yourself. And the 5 key factors are: number 1. So write this down. Number 1, accept the truth. So that's number 1. Underline that, accept the truth. Okay. Now, under accept the truth, he puts realizing and identifying with the person you are today is key to becoming the person you want to be. Okay, you have to know who you are to figure out where you want to go. Remember, the lesson Pierce learned is we never actually fail in life. We just don't always get the results that we want, right? We never fail. We just, hey, we made the wrong step. We didn't get the results that we wanted, so we're not going to do that shit ever again because that's not the desired result. I went this way in traffic today, and guess what? I didn't fail. It took me fucking forever to get home. So now I'm not going to go that way because I didn't like that result. It was a choice. We didn't like the end result. So you're not wrong for making a choice. You cannot live a lie. You have to acknowledge and identify with what is most important in your life to ultimately attain belief in yourself. Number 2, speak the truth. You may be reluctant, even scared to talk about or acknowledge past behavior and habits that you regret. However, avoiding it only serves to amplify the pain and make us feel like victims. Get the truth out into the light by talking about your experience with a trusted friend or professional. Go to groups. I talk about that. MS groups. Go to those groups. Go to a therapist. I need to go back to a therapist. I was seeing a therapist, and it's awesome. Because you have somebody that you can just tell everything to, and you don't have to worry about unloading too much on your spouse, your significant other. You have that person that now you can go to and get help. So that's important. Go seek help. Number 3, okay, breathe through the truth. So breathe through the truth. Underline that. So even though every fiber of your being wants to react by believing that your actions up to this point have been correct, know that you can change. Avoid acting from a place of anger. The best way to reclaim your dignity is to behave rationally. And now this plane wants to fly over when I'm making it in video. But the best way to reclaim your dignity is to behave rationally and treat yourself lovingly. Love yourself, which will keep you from self-destructing. It's very important that we love ourselves. I have to learn this, and I'm teaching myself this. Self-love, the best love. Guess what? We may not be in the position we want to be in, but we're getting there. And we have to love this. Everything about this, you have to love. I tell my kids this. We look in the mirror. Pick one thing you love about yourself. What do you love, Daddy? I love my big ass nose. You see this big gorilla bell pepper nose that I got right here? I love it. You have to embrace yourself. I got to live with it. This is me. Okay? So love yourself. Number 4, process the truth. Give yourself time and space to find your equilibrium. Huge. Time and space. Time. Space. Give yourself time. Hey, look, I need a break. Watch the kids for me. I need a break. Time and space to find your equilibrium. Believe confidently and wholeheartedly that making these changes will prompt you to develop a stronger foundation. However, recognize that this will take time and give yourself that. Understand this, it's not going to happen overnight, like they said. Give yourself time. Okay? Again, number 5, create a plan based on the truth and not what you believe to be the truth or what's going to be the truth right now. Have an honest conversation with yourself, okay? Because you can lie to me, I can lie to you, but if you're not honest with yourself, you're only cheating yourself. So number 5, create a plan based on the truth. Don't expect things to be perfect right away. You can't simply flip a switch and have a new life. Old behaviors and mindsets often come back to haunt you, right? Hey, do this, have this, you're upset. Go ahead, man, eat that, do a line, right? Do a whole line of Oreos. That's what I call a line. You see what I did there? But do a line. I'm about to do a line. I'm about to do this whole freaking line of Oreos. Do that. That's the voice that comes back. But our old behaviors and mindsets often come back into the realm. Stay strong and acknowledge that you must continue to believe and actively engage in the process in order to experience concrete change for your future. With this in mind, define how you want to live your life from now on. So that's what we're going to do. It's our life. We're writing our own story. We're not leaving it up to the doctors to say, hey, look, this is what you're going to do and come back. No, we're telling you. We're going to tell you. This is what we're doing. This is the plan. So when I come back in 6 months, I'm going to be walking. When I come back in 6 months, I'm going to be standing. When I come back in 6 months, I'm not going to need this walker anymore. And that's what the fuck is going to happen. Because we're taking action. And if we do everything according to plan, there's no reason why we can't heal. He says, take out a piece of paper and write down every idea. So on a separate sheet of paper, you wrote this down. Take out a second sheet of paper in the same folder or binder or notepad. On a new sheet of paper, write down any idea about the person you want to be and the life you want to live. Now, once you have clarity on this, you can create steps towards realizing your goals and attaining belief in yourself. Okay? So we're taking the steps necessary, like I said, to make this happen. Now, the next page, flip the page over. And what you want to do is on the top of the page, put your vision. So he has you're going to write 3 paragraphs. So take it out in 3s, right? The first top section, a third of the page, you're going to write your purpose statement. Okay, so take about a third of the page, write your purpose statement. colon, and then that's a section, a paragraph, a sentence, however long you think your purpose statement needs to be. That's where you're going to write your purpose statement out for yourself. Okay, my purpose statement, in a nutshell, is to be around for my kids, and show others with MS that healing and healing yourselves can be done. To be a role model for my kids and leave a legacy. That's my purpose statement. So write yours, whatever that is, however long it is, if it's a book, whatever your purpose statement is, write your purpose statement. Now, 2/3 of the page, we're going to write personal goals. And that's whatever your personal goals are for yourself, whether it be physical, whether it be financial, whether it be emotionally, spiritually, whatever your personal goals are, you're going to write those down. Then the last third of the page, 3/3 of the page, the last bottom section, you're going to write down your professional goals. Whatever your professional goals are. That's it, guys. So that's what our vision's going to be. Okay? Now, we're going to take steps daily. So that's just phase 1. That's what he calls round 1. Then we're going to get into the next video, round 2, the power to reframe. You reframe your thoughts and everything. So these are steps that we are going to take together to achieve and attain greatness. I know a lot of you, including myself, when I was first diagnosed, and still to this day, you hear people doing different plans and different regimens and different things, but you're like, well, how did they put it together? How are they taking the steps? What are you doing? Well, this is going to be our steps. And following these steps, we're going to achieve greatness. So now we have a step-by-step, we have a playbook on how we're going to attain this. So it's not going to be by accident. So you tell yourself and you tell your doctor, I have a plan. I'm working together for a plan for my future, for my health, for greatness. And I'm going to attain that. And tell yourself, and now we have something to go off of every day. Okay? That's it. It's a beautiful day. It's like 80 degrees outside. I don't know if you can see me. I'm constantly wiping the sweat. To the sweat drip from my... I don't know why I just thought that right now. But anyway, it's been real. Okay? We're going to heal. 2018, we're going into it with a plan and a mission. Stick to your diet. Whatever your lifestyle change is, if you're choosing Dr. Morse's fruit diet, if you're choosing Dairy Wall's diet, fruit fasting, whatever you're doing, raw, vegan, whatever you're doing, stick to it. Stick to it. And then now that we have the plan in place, every day we're going to stick to it, and we're going to see greatness. We're going to see small steps. We're going to see little things, and we're going to achieve what we want to achieve. We have to stick to the plan, and this is step 1. Love you guys. Till next time. I know this was a long one, but I'm out. I'm about to go inside and turn this AC on because it is hot. Love you guys.